Okay, hello. Today I decided I didn't mind looking like a chia pet. So today we talk about why I became a Beachbody Coach, how I became a Beachbody Coach, when I did that, and why I barely ever tell anybody about it. I've been doing workouts on and off for a long time. I am a normal person. So at one point I was 119, and then I was 160, and then I was 135, and then I was 187. It all depends on what's happening in life and how focused I am. And some people are really focused and they just have a routine down and maybe they don't have to think as much. And other people have a little bit more of a struggle. So I have a little bit more of a struggle and I feel like I'm not alone. I've done a ton of different workouts. Like I said in a previous video, I think I have a ton of Jillian Michaels workouts. I've done Body FX. I've done a bunch of older Beachbody things, and now I have, obviously, Beachbody stuff. But I also do YouTube workouts, and I'm blanking right now, but essentially I've tried a ton of different things. And it's not that the workouts don't work. It's that it's nice to change things up. After you've spent a month or 3 months doing the same thing, sometimes you want to move on. Sometimes you don't. If you find a workout that you love and you love it every day and it's what gets you moving, then do it. I get bored easily, so I do a workout program, usually, and then I move on to another workout program. And the reason that I personally like workout programs is that there's a calendar, and I'm one of those people who, if it's there, it's kind of put on my to-do list, and I'm like, calendar says I have to do it today, so I should really do it today. Whereas if I just kind of pick something random, I'm more likely to rationalize my way out of it. I am also one of those people where starting is the hardest thing. Once you get going and you've been doing it for like a month, it's part of your routine, and that's great. And the only time that usually stops for me is when I get injured. I get injured a lot. We can talk about that in another video if you want. Or my schedule changes, and that unfortunately happens a lot as well. And I have a schedule change coming up soon. Well, by the time you see this video, it will have already happened. We'll see how that affects things. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I've done a lot of workout videos. I've been on and off, and sometimes I follow the nutrition, and sometimes I make up my own nutrition. I got a message from an old friend. So the way Beachbody used to work, that didn't make it any better. Oh well. Yeah, no, that's what it's gonna be. The way Beachbody used to work is when you sign up for a program, you got assigned a coach. And all of my coaches sucked. Because I didn't know them, they didn't know me, none of them reached out. I was not a person to kind of reach out. That was that. Now it's a little bit different, and you can actually sign up with your coach. If you super loved me and you wanted to sign up with me, then you could. It was a little over a year ago, I think. I'm not actually sure. Time means nothing. I had been posting a bunch of different things, and someone who I went to high school with actually reached out and was like, hey, I've been a Beachbody Coach for a while. I've been reading your posts. If you want to talk about it, then let me know, and we can kind of go over what it is, see if that's right for you. And I was like, sure. We had a little chat, and then on top of that, there was a program that was coming out that I really wanted to try, and she had a deal for it. So fun fact, if you reach out, usually we have deals, so we can bump you into being a coach and get you a deal on whatever program it is that you want to try, and you get completion packs, so you get all the supplements and stuff as well. It's really cool. And normally I don't buy the supplements, mostly because I don't currently make a lot of money. So I was like, oh, this is cool. I get to try all these things, and I get a discount on it, and I get to be a Beachbody Coach. And the bonuses to that are that you get discounts on things. You also get early access to a bunch of the new programs, so you can try them out before everybody else gets a chance at them, and it's nice because you can do reviews on them. But also, I'm impatient, I don't want to wait, so when I see something's coming out, I want to see it now. I thought that was really cool, and I signed up. Then I didn't really talk to anybody about it. And the thing is, there's a couple reasons why. One is I am not necessarily a pushy person. I have no problem with if you say, you know, I would love to sign up under you. I'd be like, yeah. Or if I hear that you're interested in Beachbody, I'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a Beachbody coach. If you want to sign up under me, that'd be great. I'll help you out. But I have this thing where I feel like people want fitness coaches that look ripped, which is interesting. Some people do. I think it's because it's like when you buy a car, right? They show you the car and they show you the beautiful woman. If you buy this car, you'll attract beautiful women. It's this subconscious thing, right? So it's similar where, you know, if you're being coached by this person that is ripped, then obviously they know what to do. But that doesn't necessarily mean they've gone through the same struggles as you. I've done the up and down. I have injured most of my body. I've tried different supplements. Turns out I'm sensitive to 800 different foods. Currently not following that, so that's a thing. Somebody pointed out to me the other day, by the time you watch this video, it would have been about 3 weeks ago, that sometimes you don't know really what to do. You're kind of doubting the people, and I'm not saying that if your coach is super fit that they don't know, because they totally could. This person was saying sometimes they don't necessarily know. Has that person been through things? Do they know what you're going through? Have they always been in shape, or did they have to struggle for it and stuff like that? Well, looking at me, you can tell that I am struggling for it. But that's okay. I actually lost 7 pounds in April. My goal was 10, but that was high for what I was willing to do. So I'm actually pretty proud of that. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that presentation is not everything. If you feel like you can help somebody, don't hold yourself back. I'm talking to myself. Just because you think they might not like the way you look, or the way you talk, or the way you whatever. Just go for it. Side note, if you are interested in Beachbody, let me know, and I will tell you all about different things. I am working on Let's Get Up right now, and so maybe I'll do a review for that soon. So yeah, any questions you have, I'm not a reach out to people blindly, cold, pitchy kind of person. I think if somebody comes to you and asks you a question that shows that they have a little bit more drive, then, you know, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. It's like, no, I actually do want this and I'm seeking answers for it. So if you actually do want something and you're seeking answers for them, send me a message. Put something in the comments. Oh yeah, and do all that YouTube stuff, like subscribe and click the bell and all that randomy things that does something. Okay, peace out. I'm gonna go shower.